First, Kansas City and the surrounding area is steeped in history, filled with gorgeous parks and landmarks, delicious food served at every turn, which is why the book 100 Things to Do Before You Die is a must-have guide for summer 2018. 100 Things to Do in Kansas City Before You Die. Joining me now is author Traci Angel. Hopefully we have a lot of time to check off the things on that list. You actually wrote the first edition 3 years ago.
Yes.
We had you on the show to talk about it then. You've since updated it with some cool new additions. What are some of your most notable new additions?
Well, some of them, it was just, something went by the wayside. Like Murray's, some of the beloved place, we had to say goodbye, but we replaced that with like Betty Ray's ice cream in Waldo, which is now very popular.
Betty Ray's is fantastic.
So we swapped it out, and there were a couple changes. Porch Fest, I don't know, it's a local music festival that's on the porches in a historic neighborhood. That has started moving around to various neighborhoods. So before we just had one,
right?
Yes, and now it was the Valentine neighborhood last summer. So we kind of left that open-ended, and here's the website. Check out where it might be this summer.
So you're constantly updating.
Yes,
things.
exactly.
What inspired you to put this book together?
I had young children. Well, now they're in school, but I would go out and explore, and also I was freelance writing for the Kansas City Star at the time, and so I would find these cool places along the way.
And you thought, I can't just keep this to
exactly.
myself.
Yeah, let's share these, these adventures. So
it's a great resource. I have the original copy on my nightstand, and sometimes before bed or like as I'm falling asleep, I'll just comb through it and look at the different ideas. You have some really nice ideas for families this spring and this summer. What are we looking at right now?
Okay, we discovered, I have a co-explorer, her name's Alexis Webb-Bechtold, and we do these off the beaten path presentations now, but we discovered it's called on Google, you can find her as Goddess of Broken Birds, but in the Brookside area they refer to her as the Bird Lady, and they're along the trolley trail at 52nd and Brookside. There is, this is a very pretty statue, but they have started putting these figurines, these little porcelain ceramic figures, some of them probably, from thrift stores or
it's like people will come and visit and leave those as like a tribute to the Bird Lady?
Well, yes, but they're little birds.
Your book is inspired also off the beaten path Kansas City presentations. What are those?
Okay, so Mid-Continent Libraries. Now, I talked about my co-explorer, Alexis. We now go, take some of the entries in here and maybe go a step further or have another idea that came up from, our other exploring. So this is, I think, the River Heritage Trail. There's a lookout that's just north of the city market.
Yeah.
So we go out and,
well, that's like mimics the bridge in Paris that had all the locks on it.
Supposed to, yes. There are various bridges with locks on them.
What about Kansas City Boo and the Missouri Almanac? Tell us about those books.
Well, Kansas City Boo came out in 2016, and it was, again, a local exploring. It's a fictional character, a little mummy named Tut, but he goes to 5 different haunted places and talks about the history of those places.
Traci Angel, thank you so much. Author of 100 Things to Do in Kansas City Before You Die. Great resource, and you've got to get the